Dude, there is a huge spider on my wall right now. Values I look for in a company.
그세 글자 네 눈에 떠올라 잠깐만 아니야 떠오른 그 말
really catch up with my videos right now. Down in the city, I'm working and shooting.
Dude, there is a huge spider on my wall right now. I'm so scared. Should I just kill it? Oh god. Okay. I'm just gonna do it. Holy shit, I just did it. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyways, it's gonna be a pretty chill day today. It's gonna be more of like a reset day for me. So right now I'm just responding to some emails that I have yet to respond to, and we'll go from there. I just finished another interview. I think I've done at least like 20 interviews at this point. And let me tell you, it is not easy. It is a skill. Interviewing is a skill, and to be good at interviews is a skill that you need to have and build. You can only do that through getting interviews and doing interviews. So literally most of applying for jobs is just applying, replying to emails, scheduling interviews, and doing the interviews and prepping for the interviews. That's actually 100% of the job search experience. We're getting somewhere. I did get an offer already in the 3 weeks that I've been applying. And guys, to live in Vancouver, you cannot not work. You literally have to be like, hustle mode, hustle mode. I was like literally super stressed. I was losing my mind, losing my shit. But hey, that's just the reality of it. And honestly, any interviews is good. Like, getting interviews is already like super amazing and important, and I'm so grateful. And the more interviews that you do, the more experience that you have, and the more confident you are in being able to like articulate your skills, your background, your experiences, your work experiences, and anything. Just get as much interview experience as you can, even though like you feel like you don't like the job or whatever. Like, if you have an opportunity to get the interview, then just go on the freaking interview, because you will learn so much about like what kind of questions you're gonna be asked, what the hires are looking for, and how you navigate the interview and the certain questions and the kind of back and forth conversation, etc., etc. So you only gain from interviews. You never lose from interviews. So even if you don't get the job, you get the interview experience, and that is so valuable. It builds up your confidence over time. Of course, rejection sucks, obviously, but it just means that it's not the right fit for you. In a position and a company that fits best for you, and that they want you on the team, and if they feel like you're not a good fit, then it means that there is somebody else who thinks that you will be the great fit for the company. So keep that in mind. Anyway. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to this desk. Today is a reset day for me. So I'm just taking it slow, just tying up loose ends, finalizing some details. Okay, I did hear back from some interviews that I did like a couple weeks ago, and you know, I got some rejections, but that's okay. I mean, that's totally normal, but it's good that I have that sort of interview experience. Like I said, interview experience, extremely valuable. Yeah, I was supposed to start tomorrow, this new place that I'm like kind of excited about, but we'll see how that goes. I just want to chat about, you know, the job market at this moment. Going through this whole interview process and like job search process really makes me think about what kind of values I look for in a company or in a job, I guess. And obviously compensation is huge, and it's on everyone's top 3 or top 5, I would assume. But I think that's just like one side of the equation. I think the job itself, to me, it's really important. Like, I find a lot of fulfillment and happiness in like the actual tasks that I do, and if it's like in my field or brings me creativity, it brings me fulfillment, and I find the job interesting and engaging and exciting and challenging enough for me to like want to keep doing it and keep growing and learning. I think that's like a huge point for me. Also, I think company culture is one huge aspect as well. Be able to like get along with your coworkers and enjoy the work culture, and they have flexibility within the work hours or the work setting. If there's an opportunity to do hybrid or remote, like I think that's huge as well. Yeah, it's not just, I guess money is not always the biggest factor. It is a huge factor, and it does like play a huge role in deciding whether to take a job or not, but it's obviously not the only factor, right? Just doing this whole process really sort of helps me reevaluate what I value and what I look for in a job, right? And an employer. I was deciding between going for like a slightly bigger company or like a smaller company, and I keep thinking about the fact that like I do crave the sort of structure of a bigger corporation, but then again, like if the job itself is like super micromanaged by my supervisor, or I don't have as much creative freedom, like would I be happy doing that? Like would I be okay or feel happy going to work every day doing that, having, you know, not a lot of freedom in my job? Or work for a smaller company, less structure, but a lot of creative freedom to do what I love, to do what I enjoy, and to have more decision-making power. Definitely leaning more towards smaller company with less structure but more creative freedom. I think it helps. It brings me a lot of joy, you know, knowing that I enjoy the work and it brings me happiness, and I'm utilizing all the skills that I have, and you have fun doing. You learn a lot of things. You kind of learn on the job as well. Stuff that you do and the work that you put in actually makes an impact on the company, and I think that's a really good feeling. Anyways, I did some journal this morning. I feel really good about it, so I feel a lot better now. I feel like I'm going through a transitional period in my life where I'm encountering a lot of changes and different opportunities and life events. I'm just learning how to like navigate everything without feeling like complete shit about myself, and not doubting myself too much, or learning to trust myself more and trust my intuition and my decisions and trust the process, right? I've been so blessed to have such a supportive, amazing support system, and I will not be where I am today without them. Yeah. Anyways, I have a list of things to do today, so let's tackle. I'm going to go to the gym later too, because going to the gym always helps. It's gonna be a good day, and changes are good. Changes are part of life and what keeps you growing. If you're not facing challenges and changes, then you're not growing. If you're always in your comfort zone, then you're not growing, you're not evolving as a person, as an individual. There's always opportunities and silver linings in any cloud or in any shift, or what you might assume is an obstacle but is actually a blessing in disguise. So cheesy and cliche, I know. Knowing your worth as well as like the work that you can do, the skill set that you have, sort of your experience, your background, your education, everything, it plays a huge role in how much, you know, you are paid, right? So it's good to know your value and know your worth, and not just accept anything and like you're underpaid, you know. Like obviously for me, like I'm still learning, I'm still growing, work my way up in my field, and hey, it's one thing, but I'm really just looking for a lot of experiences, hone my skills and tools. I'd say I'm still figuring out what I really want to do in terms of like my job and my career. I don't want to lock myself in a box and just be like, oh, this is what I've done, so this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, and I will not, you know, accept anything else. I'm to keep a really open mind as to the opportunities I have, and open to the fact that like I can just do other things and I can try out different roles and jobs, and having the ability to pivot when you feel like you are stuck or you feel like something is not working. Or I think that's incredibly important as well, like that like, hey, I mean this thing has worked for me in the past. I feel like I want to try out different things and be totally okay with that. Don't bring yourself down too much about, oh, I don't get this job in this field, or I have this offer but it's not in my field, so I'm like, go with your gut. Like I think your gut or your intuition knows what you want to do. It's been really humbling to say the least. I really value this time that I have to decompress, regroup, recuperate, reevaluate, and to know myself more. Yeah, that's it. I don't know why I just ramble on so much, but I love rambling. I hope that you guys don't mind me rambling. If you want more rambly videos, please subscribe, because I like to ramble. All right. Let's move on with the day, and I'll show you guys when I go to the gym later, I guess.
I still love the orange.
고백은 조금씩 상하잖아.
Okay, I changed and I'm ready to go to the gym now. It's very rainy today. It's raining outside right now, but we're going still because I know I'm gonna feel so great, so good after gym. So let's go. Yeah, I'm not joking when I said it's raining. It's kind of gross. Welcome to Vancouver.